BTC, USDT. All right. So as you can see, Bitcoin had some interesting price action the past few days. I drew this trend line, which it broke through, went straight to the value area low, broke above it, and is now retesting this trend line as support. Everyone might think it does look very bearish, which it might, because this was a very key level, support level, which it did break below, right? It retested it failed, sold off because it couldn't close above, retested the value area low, but then found a little buying pressure, pumped above this trend line, and is now retesting it as support, which right now I think it does look a little bit more bullish than bearish, right? So let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit. You can see a couple of where the key areas are. Point of control is a little bit further down, around 28,000. Are we going to get a move down there? Maybe. That's where the golden pocket is too as well. If I go to this other chart I have opened up, this is pulled from a different area. That's why the point of control is up here. But you'll see right around that 27,000 in this ascending channel, this massive ascending channel. There's another key area down here at 27,000. So the first area to really keep an eye on is this point of control, right? Which is right around 28,000. And then the next area is right here, this golden pocket and value area low. These are two different charts, so that's why sometimes you get different volume profile levels, but that's okay. The key areas are still mapped out. If you pull from the swing low to the swing high, you get these fib levels. Golden pocket 382. Right now it's really just hanging out above the 382, which on the other chart as well is right above this value area low and this trend line. So where can Bitcoin really go? Like I said, 28,000 is really the level to keep an eye on for now. If that fails, then 27,000, right? That's just where the most orders are, and that's what we're going to see price usually gravitate towards. So kind of maybe something like this, falls down, maybe taps this, sweeps this level, pumps back up. Or we can just gain a little bit of momentum from here and start pushing up higher. Now, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if price does come down to retest this daily level all the way down here. This is one of the lows from the previous bull market rally. And yeah, it's a very important level. So it can actually chop around a little bit, come down, sweep these lows is what I would expect before really moving higher. I think it's going to stay in this channel. If it does break out of this channel, wait for a little back test here before shorting and testing these levels. All right, so those are the areas to look at. Short here, long at 28,000, long at 27,000, which is right around here on the other chart, right? A lot of confluence here, golden pocket, value area low, and it can possibly come down and hit this area, which will be value area low, golden pocket, and ascending channel. Okay, very key areas. But if you do want to take a trade a little bit earlier, there's nothing wrong with that because it is also still at a key support. Just make sure you place your stops about 1 to 2% away. So if we, kind of below this wick will be a little bit more safe. If it does go down there, you lose 2%. But if you trade with half of your position or half of your portfolio, that 2% becomes 1%, right? And that seems like a pretty decent cushion. There's been a lot of low volume on Bitcoin lately. So with that being said, this move is a lot more significant these days than the usual. Price looks like it wants to pump up right now. Could draw a quick little trend line. Maybe you trade this trend line up. See what happens there. You can long it here. Maybe take profits at this little wick high, or unless you pull the fibs, depending on your leverage amount or your position size, maybe take profits here, but that's not that much, right? That's really not that high, right? If you from there to golden pocket, well, 1%, some people 1% is more than enough to start taking profits. But yeah, everyone has their own trading method. I always like to put my stops below the previous lows. I like to manage my position size, so this way, if I do get stopped out, I don't risk more than 2% of my portfolio. I really like to stay at 1%. If you feel a little risky, yeah, 2 to 3, but 2 is really my comfort level. 1 is where I'm really comfortable. So yeah, let's see what happens over the next few days here. I think, Bitcoin is going to wake up very shortly. It's slowly waking up now. There's a couple key levels to keep an eye on. So yeah, safe trading. Thank you for joining. Hit that like and subscribe. And if there is a project you'd like me to go over, leave it in the comments and I'll definitely try to get that out within 24 hours.